I am back once again with, more public level reviews or community levels. Last time we had a lot good and a lot bad. Oh, a lot good and very little bad. Now it's time to see what's next. Like, how will today go? Let's find out. With Monster Truck Fall Tour World Championship, where world champions won freestyle. Anyways, here we go. Free Roma course. And again, if you haven't watched the previous video, basically how I'm gonna do this is I'm gonna basically rate this on a scale of 1 to 10 out of 10. And basically 10's the best, 1's the worst. Like 10's like fully recommend it, 1's like don't play this. So let's see. Again, there's going to be a lot of factors into this that I'm going to think about. Basically, realism, coolness, variety and stuff to do, and then there's also some subcategories I'm going to add in there, like functionality. Like, does everything work? Does everything work? Can you play with everything without having your truck bug out or something? So let's start. Here we go. Oh, there's a bow bus. Alright, let's see how this goes. Up the ramp. Nice. Start. Ooh, wheels. Okay. Some nice air. Looks like everything's working so far. Save it. Spin this around so we can get some of that big air. Nope. On 2 wheels. Oh. Gonna land on the buses. Jim with the beautiful body work. I think don't remember if I maxed this thing out. Ooh, the backflip works just fine, man. That was great. Alright, so it looks like everything works just fine. This is actually a pretty nice map. And I do like the touch. There's a nice little touch of the Fortnite Battle Bus. That's cool. That's actually nice. Pretty nice. I don't think my truck is fast enough to hit that ramp appropriately. There's a lot of stuff to do. A little bit of a wheelie there. Getting a nice combo going. Yeah, this feels like it would be definitely a Monster Truck Arena. It definitely feels like a Monster Truck Arena. Yeah, I think this is a real nice start. Real nice start. I would say a lot of stuff to do. It definitely feels like it would be definitely a Monster Truck Arena. Everything works like it should. I could do backflips. I could do front flips and all that. I could probably do a front flip here and there. It feels really nice. 5 stars. for the rating, I'm going to say, let's start the day strong. 10 out of 10 with this one. This one I very much recommend. This is a very nice map. 10 out of 10. Anyways, next. Anyways, see you for the next map. Alright. Next up, we got whatever this is. Yep. What? Sean. To me, just looking at it, it kind of reminds me of like Wipeout in a way, like how Wipeout looked like, however, like how Wipeout looked. This kind of reminds me of that. So let's see how this works. Okay. Okay. What? Yeah, what is this? Whoa. That's a nice thing. I'm gonna try to... Sorry, crowd. Like, what do you do with these things? It's kind of hard to figure out what to do with these things. Okay, backflip. I think it's a little... I'm not sure what there is to do. I guess what I just did there. Okay, there we go. There's some air that just ended up with me on my back. I got a nice high score. Okay. Corkscrew somehow. I'm not sure. I'm just gonna hit this backflip ramp, I guess. No, don't tell me. No, I'm just gonna let this sit here. I'm trying to let this score go. I'm not sure what there is to do. It's 80 times 7. It's 80,000 times 7. That's going to be a big score. So I'm just gonna let the clock run out, unless it doesn't want to take the score, because this is a bit frustrating. Yeah, I'm stuck on my lid, but there's nothing I can do. Six, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. No, that's a pretty high score. I suppose it's Maniac 11075. Probably was doing what I was doing, probably. Okay. Reading. Let's just be real for a second. This does not bode well. Already. This does just not bode well. Like, for one, this is not how Monster Jam trucks are. There's not a lot. There might be a little bit to do, but there's not a lot to do. And then there's the whole variety. Yeah, the variety. There's not a lot there. Realism. This is not realistic at all. And for the cool factor, I don't know what happened there. The cool factor, might be cool with the backflips, but that's about it. No, let's give this a solid 5. Oh, 5. 10. A solid 5 out of 10, I would say. This is not great, but it's something. It's at least something. It isn't terrible. No. 4.5. 4.5 out of 10. 4.5. I'm gonna stick with 4.5. It's not great, but it's not terrible. Anyway, see you for the next map. Alright. VX Damage presents. Well, you never know. Again, sometimes people, they just don't like do much for the screenshot. So again, there might be a track. Let's see. Free roam. No. There's nothing here. What is this? What am I supposed to do? Okay. Yeah, that doesn't count. Again, I'm not going to count ones that just are basic templates. Those aren't counting. It has to be an actual arena to count, where there's actual stuff to do. Even if it's just one ramp, it counts. But for now, that's not going to count, so next track. Alright, instead, we're going to go to Optimus Valley. Alright, let's see what this... No reviews available. Any history on this? Oh, yeah. There's a drag. There's drag racing. Might think about that. So, okay, free roam. Let's go. See what this track's all about. Oh, I think I have to drive to it. I think you start up above. Oh. What? What's happening? Okay, I got some air. What am I supposed to do? Okay, where am I? Hold on. Restart. What? Okay. What is this? What is happening? Okay, is this like a skate park or something? What's going on here? Okay. It has jumps, so it counts. I guess that's a backflip ramp. Alright. Trying to get behind the seats over here. Whoa! Big air backflip. Backflip. There's Optimus Prime, I guess. It's over here. Come on, this way. I have to go down here. Ow. You're a bit too tall for monster trucks. That's fine. We're just going to drive down and see where we're going. I think there's more arenas. I think there's another arena down here somewhere. If I can get to it before the timer goes out. Yeah, what's in here? What? What? Is that just a parking lot? Is that all? Is this that one arena is the only arena here? What is... Okay. There's... Okay. I'm not sure about that. Like, how the review is gonna go, because this is a wide map. This is a big map, yes, but there's not a lot to do. Huh. I don't know what I'm going to say about this map. You know what? 5 out of 10. 5 out of 10. 5 out of 10, half. I'm gonna put it half because at least this is like somewhat more competent than the what even is this map? What even is this? Which is the actual name of the map. If it's better than that, so yeah. Well, all right. Prepare. All right, hold on. Next map. All right. Next up, we got the A&T Stadium. It looks small. Okay, we'll just see what this is like. Just see. Let's just see. A little stuff around. There's a backflip. Hey, that's cool. I wonder if it works. There's a few little weird ramps. I think I see where this guy is going. See if the backflip works. Oh yeah, it does. It totally does. Actually, hold on. Let me see. Let me get actually a good run up on this backflip ramp. See if it actually works. Yes, it does. It works perfectly. Looks really nice. Basically, in the terms of the backflip working, does it actually like allow you to do a nice backflip without having the truck suddenly just grip on it and it's basically stuck and all it to get stuck, doesn't actually take off into a backflip, and the backflip doesn't actually like. What I'm saying is like that one, like remember last time where basically the backflips, like the truck just dug into the backflip and never actually did anything with didn't actually backflip. That's what I mean. That's the point to where I'm like, no, that's not a backflip. And that's what I'm saying. Basically, if it backflips like that, then yes, that is not a backflip. It's somewhat work. It does work here. So yeah, it counts. It works. It counts. Perfect. So not much really. It's not bad. It's not bad of a map. Let's say, I'm gonna do 8.5 out of 10 for this one. It's not bad. It's not bad. But it's not like the first map where it's like it's pretty nice. Like, this one is pretty good. I recommend it, but not too much, I would say. So yeah. Anyways, see you for the next track. Next up, we got Ohio Stadium Jam Monsters. Again, that's probably just a knockoff name for Monster Jam, but whatever. Just a little bit here. Let's see what this is all about. Oh, they actually have you start from somewhere. All right, that's cool. Still, that's pretty nice. I think at some point you might be able to drag on this track, do a drag race on this track at some point, but not right now. Spits out this backflip. Yeah, it works. Works just nice. Works pretty nice. Like, works nicely, basically. Take the disguise on that one. Jump into that. I would love to do a front flip there, but no. And there's a lot of stuff to do. This feels like a pretty good, like, pretty nice monster truck track. It's not bad. I would say this is probably better than the last one. Probably, yeah, I would say. There's a lot of neat stuff going around here. And the backflip works. Sometimes. As I was about to say, the backflip works. The backflip then doesn't work. Huh. Interesting. From the crowd. Oh, perfect way to end the run. Alright. I'm gonna say 6 out of 10. Oh, stupid thing. Oh, out of 10. 6 out of 10, I would say. I'm gonna say 6 out of 10 because again, it's a bit better than the last one. There is a lot more. Actually, 7 out of 10 because there is a bit more to do here. It feels a lot more realistic. It feels pretty nice. It was like a pretty nice map. Plus, they do start you inside of a tunnel, which is like what you would expect with some Monster Jam arenas. Anyways, see you for the next map. Alright, next up is my 16 track. Alright. Backwards Bob. Hi, Backwards Bob. Let's see what your track is like. Let's see a lot of big ramps with crack campers. That might be. Oh, these are big ramps. These make my truck look small. I think maybe a little oversized, but it's fine. Yeah. Ooh, like a trampoline. Acted like a track. That definitely acted like a trampoline. Ooh. Yeah. Guessing this is like a backflip ramp or more like a sky wheelie. Boom. Let's tackle those campers. Boom. Oh, nice. Nice little sky wheelie. Jump over the cars. Yeah, there's a lot. Yeah, I think this is probably gonna be. This might be another 10 out of 10, maybe a 9. Maybe a 9. I'm not sure. There's a lot of stuff to do. But the realism, yeah, I would say, yeah. This thing feels like a track that probably Marjan would run. I just feel that the ramps are a bit big. I think, but again, that just is me. Again, I'm just thinking that I don't think the ramps are supposed to make the monster trucks feel small. Because for a second there, yeah, it felt like my monster truck is small. When I'm pretty sure it isn't small. It's just the ramps are big. A bit bigger than you would think for a Monster Jam track. Yeah, I would say, 9 out of 10. But again, that's just my thinking. I would say 9 out of 10. Ain't bad, but it just, it's not what you would think. It's just, I feel like the ramps are just a bit oversized, I think. But again, you never know. Maybe that's just how ramps are. But I just feel like this is just a little bit big. Other than that, I think this is a really good map. So 9 out of 10. And I'll see you for the next track. Next up is Owensville Stadium 2007. Let's see what this stadium is like. There's a drag racing option too. Well, let's just see what this is like. All right. Okay. A lone car here. Oh boy. I love how I went over a bunch of cars. Nothing happened. I went over the one lone car awkwardly, and it tipped me over. Not coming from the map or the creators. It's just my fault, basically. With that one. There we go. Oh, whoa. Okay. Yeah, this is pretty nice. I'm guessing that's like a camper thing. Boom. Oh, whoa. Okay. I'm pretty sure the camper shot back a little bit, but that's okay. That's fine. That. Now let's hit the big air ramp as well. Ooh. Go back over this. I don't know why my score just ended randomly, but whatever. Rush it. This is a pretty nice map. Yeah, this definitely feels like a map that Montreal would probably use. Yeah. I think this is actually based off a real map, which is fine. There's definitely a lot of stuff to do, and it looks like there actually is an outside to this. Let's go check out the outside real quick. Oh, there's some monster truck chassis. Ooh, that's cool. There's actual other monster trucks here. Like, there aren't, like, just literally just these vehicles, but with big tires. Like in some other maps. It's like little monster truck chassis. So there you have it. That's that. It should be right over there. Yeah, I can't zoom in at all. Right over there. I'm gonna say there's around realism. Everything functions well. There's a amount of variety. It isn't like big amount of variety, but again, it is a track that probably isn't for the World Finals, which is fine. I'm gonna say 8.5 out of 10. 8.5 out of 10. Wait, but 5 stars. Again, I would recommend this track. This is pretty nice. But not the best. It's not the greatest I've ever seen. Anyways, next track. Okay, we have the monster truck shootout number 4. I think that's Atlanta, maybe state finals. Yeah, no, it's Alabama. Alabama. Whoops. That's fine. I actually skipped over a track, mainly because it was basically all it was. It was a drag strip, and it literally did say in the description, no turns, no obstacles, just pure reaction time and power. It's like, I'm like, oh, okay. Again, I would review it, but I would go over, but really, there's not probably not do well in terms of like what I'm going for, which is more stuff like this, arenas. But no, but there's not really much of that. The first backflip on tour, anyway. Anyway, here we go. Let's see what this is like. Let's see what this is like. Free roam. Of course, ooh, this drag. Yeah, it's going. Go. Over that. Ooh, a little bumpy there. That's fine. Over the crushed cars. Over the jump. Now I'm actually kind of curious about like how the racing it would be. Maybe just over the crushed cars, probably, and then maybe turn back over the middle jumps there. All right. Oh, come on, truck. Nah, I lost the combo going. And I'm not really worried about the combo. I'm more worried about like how the track feels. So far, it feels pretty nice. There seems to be a nice amount of stuff to do. Corkscrew, sky wheelie. Oh, another corkscrew. Not really much air, really. I wonder if you can do a moonwalk in this game, I wonder. Let's test the backflip. Yeah, that backflip did not work. That's not going to be good. That's probably going to be what's killing it. I'm going to kill it for the full-on 10 out of 10 score. That's probably what's going to kill it. The backflip just did not work right for me. Hey, there we go. Worked a little better there. It isn't like those other maps where like where it feels those and the other maps I was talking about this stuff, the backflip thing, and those felt nice. Like they felt like they actually like worked. They felt like they worked, like how you would tend it. It's just a quick backflip, like an apex kind of. Here, no, it did not work like that. It actually flipped me on my back, which is somewhat how some of these maps go, which is unfortunate. Even in like the basic the legacy maps, like the maps that are in the game, even those did not work well. Like sometimes the backflips would not work right, and they would just end up you on your back. Sometimes ruining your combo. I would say, yeah, 5 stars, but I'm going to say 9.5 out of 10. Generally, like again, the backflip, if it worked a little better, it probably could have been a 10 out of 10 track. But that backflip's just going to ruin it for me. Probably ruin it for a lot. Again, it literally ended me on my back. Did not work right. So, unfortunately, I'm going to say 9.5. I recommend it fully, but the backflip is just a little bit of a problem. So, anyways, next track. Alright, next up we got Stomping Grounds Blizzard. This looks like a pretty nice track. It looks like a very fun drag racing track. I might try to do that. Let's just do free run for now. Maybe later on I might go back. Actually, let's hit that, yeah. For now, let's just do free roam. again, I am basically strictly going to be put onto free roam unless there's some other part of the track that I can't get to that I need the drag racing to do that. I like how it's snowing. It's pretty cool. I feel like this might seem kind of like, I don't know, like something you would actually see like as a legacy track, maybe. I see where this is going. Up we go. Around the bend. Yeah, I see what this is going. There's a few little obstacles here and there to go over. There's even a little bus in the middle that I almost did a backflip on for some reason. I don't think that's how that works. It's supposed to work, but whatever. Alright, here we go. Over the bus. Oh, well. Backflip, apparently.
Yeah, he's in the room. Hey, Jordan.
What?
Are you doing something right now?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Video.
You didn't do the stuff.
You need to pause
Oh,
and take care
hold
of
on,
yourself.
guys. Couldn't turn. Alright. I like it. I like it as a track. It's a pretty nice track, but what about as an actual freestyle arena? It's okay. Let's say 10 stars, and how about in maybe 0.5? Nah, 9. Say 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. This feels pretty nice. I like the track. I think the whole thing I'm thinking is that basically I feel like the track this thing is more set up to be its focus is more to be a track than it is to be an arena, which is that's fine, it's not bad, but still I feel like I would love a combination where yes, it's a track, but there's a lot of stuff you can do besides the race. Anyways, next track. Next up is Super Crush. Hold on, guys. Let's see what this track is all about. I think I can already tell what's going on here. Oh, yeah. I don't think this is built to be an arena. I think this is built literally just to crush cars, basically. Which, for arena, this is not what it's all about. And then there's the loop-de-loop. Yeah, I'm not gonna like loop-de-loops. I don't like loop-de-loops when it comes to Monster Jam arenas. That's just not what I like in terms of that stuff. It's just not something I like. I love how there is a backflip if this was the arena, but this isn't an arena. Oh, and the backflip doesn't work properly either. Now, okay, let's try the loop-de-loop if we can. No, hold on. Let me get a better run up on the loop-de-loop. No, oh well, kind of make the loop-de-loop, but no. I love how it was just times nothing. Times nothing. It was literally just times nothing. Yeah, I'm not liking this track. Again, I don't like these types of tracks. These are the types of tracks I just don't like because, again, these tracks are specifically made for one little thing. They're one trick pony, and it really isn't. They don't really. It was just created to be just something you can do, but not as an actual Monster Jam event. Was just my problem with this. Yeah, and plus, again, having a loop-de-loop, I'm just not liking the loop-de-loop thing. Again, I don't like it. The loop-de-loop. Yeah, do you ever see a monster truck doing a loop-de-loop like that in an arena? No, you have not. Maybe on like a special like a stunt thing that on a show that this is basically what you would do like way back in the day, probably when like kind of similar to jumping over a plane. This is probably what that would be. Like, that's probably would be the time you would see a monster truck doing a loop-de-loop. It's just a one trick. It's a single trick. Not meant to be anything more than that. As you know, most trucks are not going to be they're not built to do a loop-de-loop. Hey, I got a big run up, and I still couldn't beat the loop-de-loop. So yeah, 2 stars. I'm going to say 3. Yeah, 3 out of 10. I was thinking about 3.5, but nah, 3 out of 10 would probably be great. I would be doing a rank sheet, like you know that big thing that people use sometimes, like where they have a whole thing where they have different like levels of the thing, like A, B, like S, A, B, C, F kind of thing. I was thinking about doing that, but then I realized, yeah, there's probably not one for every single track in the game, and I didn't want to just like make one randomly. So I decided, yeah, let's not. Anyways, right. So anyways, next track. All right, next up we got GKJ. No, GKJ Arena Tour 7. Let's see what this is all about. It's got drag racing in it too. Nice. Free roam. The video is playing. Let's go. Make sure I'm paused. Wait, I feel like I've seen this before. Oh, that's pretty cool. I like that feature. And everything is pink. Okay, I see where this is going. Over the van. Shut down a little bit. Push these cars. Almost flip it over. Send. Oh boy. All right, let's whip this bad boy around. Oof. Okay, there's a lot here. Okay, that car just sent me up. What was that? I went to hit the car, I hit crawl over slow and sent me into a backflip anyway. Strange. I'm just trying to hit the jump. Just trying to get nice jumps in. And that car just flinging me over. Okay. Hit the camper. Oh, I like the red interior. Oh, well. Oh, okay, the only thing this thing is really missing is a backflip. I don't think this thing has a backflip other than that, which is not really a backflip. Go spin this around and hit from this angle since you haven't done that yet. Go hit these guys from that angle. This. I was trying to hit the ramp, but unfortunately, timeout. Well, I like it. It's just missing a backflip, that's all. I would say a 10. I would say. I might want to say you have to have a backflip because not all tracks have backflips. I don't want to say that. I wouldn't want that to ruin the whole thing. And I really do like the whole entrance thing where there's fireworks. Oh, that's cool. But, I think I know what the drag is. Drag part is. I think it's pretty cool. I think I'm going to say point really close between 9.5 and 10 out of 10. No, yeah, let's do it. 10 out of 10, I would say. This is a really good track. This is a 10 out of 10 track. This is really nice. It's a really nice track, and there's a lot of stuff to do. It's a really nice flow with it, too. This feels like a real event that would happen. Anyways, next track. All right. And so we got my S-style track. I think this might be a mix. Yes, it is. There is a racetrack in it, but it's also fitted with plenty of stuff to do for freestyle. So I think this would be a nice track. I think we'll definitely I'll probably showcase the racing part of it, and then the actual other part of it too. The freestyle as well. Let's do it. Alright, let's do the race, and then we'll get right to freestyle. I think the actual start line is actually collidable, I think. A bit too... I can't turn that time, unfortunately, but it's fine. Over the side ramp. Over this ramp. And there you go, that's the race. At least I think. It might actually go the other way. Go the opposite way I was going. Well, you never know. to these other ramps. Ooh. Actually, already I can tell there's a ton to do. So that's going to get some points of variety. There is a ton to do here. There's a ton to smash and bash in, break. Oh, that's a big air ramp. Some big air. Yeah, there's no way I can do like a full on jump all these. That's what probably what it can do, but that's not what it's set for. There's no way I can actually do it. Over that's nice. Ooh. You get forward flip. Nice. Counted. Count it. Not really. Alright, send it up over this. But all over those. Whoa! Oh! Front flip. Right at the end. Perfect way to end the run. Alright. 10 out of 10. I think the only thing, there's a lot of stuff here, but this feels like a world finals track. But this feels like a mock thing. This feels like something that would probably be in the future. Like this would be a world finals track for the future, not right now. And just again, if we're up to, again, I gotta stick with my rules, and one of them is realism, and realism isn't a thing here, I don't think, but it's fun, it is amazing, and even though I don't think the realism is here, I think I'm still gonna give it a 9. I think I'm still gonna give it a 9 out of 10 because it is really good. It's a really fun track. No, 8.5. Because again, I feel like there's definitely going to have to be some realism here. But this is a really, really good track. I love this track. This is going to be a favorite of mine for today. I think this one's going to be a favorite of mine. This is a really good track. And I might think about doing maybe some stuff whenever I think about doing some actual my own monster truck series on this game. I think this might be one of the tracks I use. Maybe. I'm not sure. But yeah, this is definitely a good track. Anyways, next track. Next up, we have historic track series Lake Hill Speedway. Oh, whoa. Oh. It's leading something from the museum. So this is this is preserving a track in real life, but basically taking a track that was in real life and putting it into a game to preserve the track. For now, it's still around, but it's not like what you would think. It's not like in real life, unfortunately. So it's fun. This track is actually destroyed in real life, so it's cool that they actually remade it. Remade it in this game and chose to put it in this game to preserve it. That's fun. That's cool. Anyways, here we go. Let's see. Ooh, I love the fact that there's an outside to it as well. That's pretty cool. And we start outside too. That's another nice, neat detail. We put a lot of work into this. Holy crap. So much work is actually kind of laggy. You see, that's the racing lane. And again, the truck moves. What is that? Just took out a cone. Slow corkscrew. Let's go over the cars. Ooh. Not easy to do. Over the track. That nice slap wheelie. Yeah, they're coming stuck inside me a little bit there. Ah, that's a clean jump. Let's go over here, attack these cars. I almost forgot about those cars. Let's swing it back around and actually attack them again. And go for the buses late, in a second here. Whip around, attack these cars. Low grip. Whip it over. Come around, back around. And hit that ramp. Oh. Well, I slid back down. Alright, crawl over that. Let's attack this ramp like this. And there you go. I like it. And of course, it's probably an old track, but still, it's pretty nice. 5 stars. I would say a nice job of preserving. It's pretty cool. I'm thinking 7 out of 10. And as cool as it is, and as realistic as it is, for the most part, probably. It's not like it's like there's a lot of stuff to do. There's not a lot to do. There is a lot, like somewhat to do, but I feel like by the end, I basically found all of the obstacles really I could mess with. I think it's okay. It's not the best. So 7 out of 10, I feel like would be a good rating. Maybe for this track. You know what? 7.5. Let's do a 7.5. 7.5, and I think that's gonna do it. Anyways, next map. Alright, next up is Arena Tour 5. Yeah, let's see. Oh, it's made by the same person that made that one map. Oh, crap. Made by GKJ. We can see him with a different map. So let's see how this map goes. Free roam, of course. See what GKJ has with this map. Okay, it's going. Come on. Nope. That is barriers. Huh. That's a lot of vans. I love how that ramp is all just vans. Just vans all the way. Oh, I think I know what those ramps are. Those aren't just ramps, they're starting lanes. Ah. Alright, go. This reminds me of the very first map, kind of, where it starts you on the side, and then they make a tight turn, and you come down here. And that's basically what it's built for. There's not much stuff to do otherwise than that. Which is fine, but it makes you wish there was a little bit more to that. To this and that. Oh, I can take down the fences. Over those cars. I saw that there's this little ramp here. Hold on. Oh, it does work as an apex. That's awesome. It's actually kind of cool. Like he somehow made like a like an apex backflip, which is like a kind of a weird backflip that basically was first completed by I think it was Brodozer. I think. Awesome joke. But yeah. this is a pretty cool map. I like it. I like how it is. It's not a lot of stuff to do, but there is some neat things here and there. They put a lot. Except I was thinking this map was going to be terrible at first when I saw all those fans. But it's not actually that bad. It's actually created nicely. I've destroyed the front end of that truck. The front grill is gone. I like it. I like how it is. It's not terrible. It's not like the worst thing ever. I'm gonna say 10 out of 10. Oh, no, 5 stars. And I'm gonna say, how about another 7.5? Another 7.5 out of 10. Because I feel like this is a really nice map. Anyways, next one. Alright, this one I've been actually kind of waiting for all day. Because this one looks like, I think, feels like a World Finals track. This one's called Monster Jam Fall Tour World Champions 1. Okay, it makes sense why this is a World Finals. Looks like a World Finals, so yeah. Open, free roam. Let's see what this track is all about. I think you start back here, I think. You go up this ramp, you take this turn. I think this might be where you start. So we go down. Nice little ramp at the start. Come around the corner. Come around the final corner. And over the jumps. There you go. Yeah, nice. Little track. I think this is more track focused, unfortunately. I don't think there's going to be much in the way of like freestyle stuff, but it's fine. There is some stuff here for freestyle. And that backflip worked pretty nice, so it looks like there is some stuff here for some other stunts. Where it isn't completely bland of like actual like flavoring. And the backflip works basically every time. That's a nice little thing to think about. This with hitting this jump is like nice. How about if it hit this jump? Full speed, where you go? Oh, back here. Of course. Where I think would happen. I guess my score didn't count or it wasn't big enough to beat the top score right now I have, which is 10,000 somehow. I thought I was doing pretty good. Let's hit this jump. And there you have it. Not bad. It feels pretty nice. Feels pretty realistic, but I wish there was more stuff to do. I'm gonna say 8. Let's just do 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. I'm just gonna say that it's fine. It's not terrible, but it's just I wish there was more stuff like freestyle stuff to do, because it's just a racetrack. Same as next track. Next up, we got Racing Tour 3. This seems to be strictly a racetrack. This is unfortunate. Let's see what this racetrack is like. That's a problem. Okay, let's see what this is all about. Jump, jump. I think that car is supposed to be placed a bit more inwards, but that's fine. Alright. Try to do it a bit faster now. Yeah, car being in the middle is probably going to mess some things up. This is not, we're not off to a good start. Especially since the finish line and start lines are a bit messy. Whoa, that thing just disappeared. Okay. Alright, let's do it. Jump. Jump. I think your car was a little less appropriately placed. So yeah, I think that's really all there is to do, really. Whoa! Sudden backflip, huh? That was weird. Unfortunately, it looks like it didn't count. Oh. I think my truck almost got stuck on that stuff. What? What is that? I guess this works as a ramp too. Whoa! There's something wrong with that lane right there. Went on 2 wheels at least. These cars are like power wheels, by the way. These cars are not big at all. Or at least the right size. That's more the right size. I know it feels like I'm like talking bad. Whoa! Front flip. But this starts flying. But yeah, as you can see, it's not great. It's funny. I think I'm going to say, let's do 5. No, 5.5 out of 10. Let's do 5.5. It's just a little weird. It doesn't act right at all. It's more messy. Fortunately. Here's the next track. By the way, there is a limit to today's thing. We're going to stop at the custom TTG Lightning Stadium. Basically be ending. That would end it basically for today. For now, let's move on to our next track. Alright, next up is my first stage. Again, this feels like their first thing. Who is the person to create it? Zeb. You know what? Let's heart you. I want to see if you can make some really cool ones later on. For now, let's just I can already tell this doesn't look great at all. But let's just see what this is like. Again, knowing that this is their first level, it just makes me feel bad. It's gonna make me feel terrible if I find out this is not great at all. Yeah. Hey, I got a backflip in at least. Okay. Looks like there is a ramp out of the arena if you want. So it looks like a big ramp right into the crowd. That will not get past safety regulations. That's not going to get past it. Well, luckily we don't have to worry about that in this game. But that is going to probably deduct points on the realism. Since safety regulations says no to that kind of thing. We're trying to get up that. Come on, truck. Physics. They don't like me. There we go. There you go. Oh, no. Forward flip, huh? How did that happen? How did the forward flip happen in this? Funny enough, there is a backflip. I wonder if it works. Holy crap, look at my score right now. Oh, that was a big score. Whee! Backflip. Oh, this ramp. Oof. Bounced right off that. That bus is looking a little less uncrushed. What if it didn't? That bus is looking just fine. But what if it didn't? There you go. Crush the buses. Crush some buses. No, I'm actually kind of stuck. Hold on. No, that didn't look like to be a new combo. All right. Oh wow, there actually is an actual creator score. Looks like from Zeb. I like the look from this side right here. Look at what it did to my truck, and I kind of like it. Again, 5 stars. There's a lot of crushing that could be have, but unfortunately, I'm sorry. I apologize to the creator, but I gotta be strict with the rules, and I'm gonna say, unfortunately, like a 3. I'm gonna say a 3 out of 10. Maybe I would love to see what you can do after this track, but for now, this is what we have. For now, I'm saying no. 3 out of 10, unfortunately. I'm sorry if you find this video, but again, man. But maybe in the future, I'll find a track that I will love. For now, no. Anyways, next map. Next up is GKJ Tour 6, Arena Tour 6. And a lot, man, today has just been all about GKJ. Let's just see how this one goes. There's a small track. Looks like this one's again very like race focused. So I guess you start here. You launch over this, launch that, turn around, hit this, and then that. That's how you end it. Alright. Nice. It's not spectacular, but feels pretty nice. Oh, like that. Just send it in the sky wheelie. Nice. More damage, slap wheelie. Or those crush cars up. Can't get a launch. Whee! There we go. There's a nice sky wheelie. That ramp's nice. Actually, ramp feels really nice. I really like that ramp. That thing like extended out to a nice. Sent my truck into a nice sky wheelie. Alright, this combo is gonna send me past the other one. So if this one fails, oh crap! All right, well, I knew it was. I shouldn't have said anything. Well, at least it still completed it, so I got a nice score, but still. All right. Ooh. All right, coming around. And that's gonna do it. Almost beat Jonathan on 9. 4 stars. There's a nice amount of stuff to do. I think I'm just gonna go. I think this is more of a 5.5. I would say. Nah, 6. I would say 6 out of 10. This one's nice. It's okay. There's a nice amount of stuff to do. It's a very small. It feels like definitely feels like what you would expect back in the old days of Monster Arena stuff. Probably your classics, like back with the leaf springs, like your leaf spring trucks. This is probably what you would probably see them like racing on these tracks. So yeah, this feels pretty nice. Anyways, next track. Well, this one's called Race Ace.
Why are you up here?
I'm doing a video.
Hey, it's lunchtime.
Not sure. Let's just see if there's anything we can do. No, there isn't. Alright. Next track. Alright. Next up we got Gangsterville. It looks like we got a bunch of Mega Wex, Demo Derby, 5-Alarm, Bigfoot, Race Ace, and Gangster. And apparently the one before this is by the same creator, and it's also like a gravestone for Race Ace, because apparently he died, I guess. I don't know. Whatever. Let's do it. Looks crazy. Holy crap, this is huge. Oh, it's a bit too huge. Bit too big. You can already tell this is a bit too big for the small arena. And it's very unfortunate because this looks really cool. It's a bit too big, but it's a bit too big for the arena. Hold on, guys. Alright. So the track. Again, I feel like I would like this, but it's too small of an arena. And the person that created it didn't think to stretch the arena out at all, so some of the track just ends in the grandstands, making it completely useless, which sucks. I'll see what this is like. Yeah, I think I'm really just better off just picking this ball and doing donuts. If I can. Okay. Again, this looks really cool, but there's not really much to do since most of it is literally just stuck in the grandstand, so this is not going to get a good rating, I would say. And we're just doing this. Yeah. 1 star. 2. I'm gonna say 2 out of 10. It looks okay. It looks pretty cool, but none of it works. None of it works. Well, it's too big. It's 3. I'm gonna say with a 3. There's a lot here. There's a lot of variety in what you can do, and it's cool. So 3 out of 10 seems fair. Anyways, see you for the next track. Next up, we have The Madhouse, rated by Richie 70. It has a pretty good rating. Let's see how it does. It's got 7 ratings. Let's see. Ooh. Yeah. Okay, cool. I start outside the arena, which is fine. It's actually a pretty nice touch. Burst through the campers. Oh, that's actually kind of cool. Bursting through the campers like that. That's pretty cool. And plus, I did a nice neat little backflip too. Oh crap! 2 wheels. We're good. We're good. We're good. Apparently, there's also drag racing, which is probably just like going over these. I'm guessing you could kind of backflip up with those. I guess not. I guess my trick is not powerful enough to do that. Alright, here we go. We're going to see if these backflips work. They do. They do very nicely. Ooh, ooh, ooh. No, I don't know why I'm focusing on that skill. Keep it going. Alright. Ooh, that was a pretty big one. Oh man, Richie. Wow, Richie. 11 million. That's shout out, Bill. I see why this is pretty nice. I see why. This is nice. It's everything. I don't know. I like how you enter. I like a lot of things about this. This is nice. 5 stars, yeah. But I'm going to. But as my final observe. Variety. Yeah, kind of. There's kind of a lot to do, but not much. I'm gonna say 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10. Not bad, but not the best. Anyways, next track. Next up, we got another by GKJ. The Outdoor Series 3. Let's see what this is like. Alright, sliding, which is fine. Again, it's physics. Oh, wait a second. Is that a truck with a food thing literally just sitting in the middle of the track? Yep, that is. Don't know why, but there is just this right here. Oh, I could do a backflip off of that. Nice. Interesting backflip ramp. Probably not how you're supposed to do it. I think this is supposed to be the racing lane right here. I think you're supposed to turn. Turn. As you can see, this is basically the racing lane. That's what the racing lane is. Where's the backflip? There's an actual legit backflip. Need to check that out. First, let's check this bad boy out. That didn't work. Well. Alright. Backflip. Yeah, it works. It works. It totally works. There's a lot. There's actually surprisingly a lot to do here. Oh, I'm guessing this is like supposed to be acting like two cars like racing around the track, but they don't actually like, work. They don't actually drive, unfortunately, which is fine. Oh, okay, corkscrew. Not really, I guess. Unfortunately, I'm not gonna be able to hit everything here. Yeah. Hazards, I'm going to say probably 8.5 out of 10. 8.5 out of 10, I would say. You know, like it's pretty nice, but it isn't the greatest. Anyways, I want to say that. It's fine. It's really good. Recommend it, but it's not like a 10 out of 10, fortunately. Actually, I probably should have said 9. It is pretty good. Anyways, but it's that. But 8 out of 5 is what I have to do. So, anyways, see you for the next time. See you next time. Bye. Not next time. See you for the next track. Alright, next up we got Obstacle. See what that's like. See what Obstacle's like. Oh. Oh, I see. There's a bunch of obstacles around. You know, hit one. So there's a bunch of obstacles around while you're doing this arena, I guess. No, that's a wolf. Okay, there's a saw blade. What's this saw blade do? Nothing. You know, wait, did those things shoot at me? Hold on, what happens if I sit here? Ouch. Hey, at least there's a backflip. There's a nice little backflip here. Nice. Is there? Hey, there's a police car doing a backflip. Huh. I love how there's like some monster trucks around. They're not really doing anything, but there at least are some monster trucks around. It looks like you can. Is that a helicopter you can jump into? Let's see. Nope. Oh, a tabletop. That you can go through. Interesting. That's not how that works. Okay. Yeah, not sure what I'm gonna say about this one, but 2. We're gonna say 2. Yeah, nah. 4, 3. You say a 3 out of 10. It means we're gonna move. I'm gonna move on to the next track. Alright, next up we got the Outdoor Series Top 6. Alright, let's see how this one plays. Free roam. So this one's again another one that's focused on being a drag racer. But yeah, that's fine. I guess we start here. So let's start here. And go. With that. Oh crap, I messed up. Alright, hold on. Let's restart. Nope. That. Oh. And over that. Alright. So that's how the track layout seems to be like. Alright, crushing the cars. Up that over, up and over. Nice wheelie. Slow wheelie. Okay, I like it. It's a nice little track. I think I might save it. Hit the save button on this. This is nice. It's not perfect. It's not bad. I do like the nice little car pyramid. It's pretty cool. I'm gonna give this. Alright, I'm gonna say 10 out of 10 on this one. This is a real nice track. It's actually surprisingly a lot to do. So, yeah, 10 out of 10. Let's move on to our next track. Next up is GKJ Arena Tour 4. Let's see what this is like. Free roam, let's go. Again, another small arena. Okay. There's big ramp in the middle. Small ramp. Ooh. That felt, wow, that felt very smooth. Smoother than you, like, yeah, these ramps feel nice. Great choice on the ramps. Alright. Over the crush cars. I'm gonna really crush that van. Front flip, come on. Yeah. I hate that the fun mode does this. There we go. Whatever. Sorry, I was trying to take a picture, but that didn't work out. I'm trying to create a thumbnail, but whatever. I really like this map. Getting a lot to do. I'm gonna say 9 out of 10. Really nice map. And let's just do it. 9.5 out of 10. 9.5 out of 10. Very nice. Anyways, next track. Alright, next up we got 2 of the same level. Oh, I think I know what this is. This is like 2 tracks. This is 2 tracks in 1. Free roam. Yep. Let's see. Alright. That's that track. Let's find out what's over here. Oh, I see. Literally 2 of the same level. I was afraid of that. But yeah, that's what it is. Alright. Probably not gonna get the best rating here. Yeah, it's just fun that it's 2 extreme tracks. But I wish it was 2 different tracks at one map. That's what I wanted. Not 2 of the same. Stuck on everything. Come on. Not much I can really do. I'm trying to do a stoppy there, but actually did not work. There we go. Stoppy. Yeah, not fun. Not a fun time. I was expecting a bit more from this. I'm just gonna say 1 star. And I like the idea, just 2. 2 out of 10. Where's the next track? Next up is LA. Okay. Alright, well. That jump didn't go to plan. Whoa, again. No. Dang it, I was trying to jump off those cars and that didn't work out. Okay. I like it. There's a lot of stuff to do. Hmm. 8. 8 out. I'm just gonna say 8 out of 10. This is fun. There's a lot of stuff to do. I'm not sure if it's realistic though. Anyways, next track. Alright, next up we got the SSG Stop 3 Finale. A Helm CA and a Helm CA3 freestyle. Rerun, let's go. Alright, here we go. Oh, okay, I didn't hit that right at all. Go back. This reminds. I think this is similar to the Roblox map. Oh, right. They probably have a him and a him. All right, here we go. Over the jump. Ooh. over the cars. Nicely done. Yeah, this feels pretty nice. Let's test this backflip. I forgot to test the backflip on the other one. Ooh. Yeah, a little off, but still worked. Kind of rushing through this because I gotta get downstairs. I'll be done in a little bit. Oh. There you go. That's how I end it. This isn't bad. This isn't bad. Nine. Yeah, 9 out of 10. There's a quite a bit to do here. Nah. 9.5. Not 9.5. 10. There you go. Anyways, next map. Alright, time to check the racing. Alright. Round play. Let's see what background is like. There's like 2 tracks. Jump here. Turn it on. Let's go. And looks like there's also one right here too. Okay. Smooth. And the backflip's still here. Yeah, this is I like that there's 2 maps of this. I probably won't rate this one as much. This one's again is strictly a racing one. But I thought this is pretty good. No, I'm gonna see. Something here. Little grip. You get the idea. Go inside, and you go outside, inside, then back out. And we're gonna end this all off by sitting on top of this. Okay. Yeah. Hazards. Also a 9.5. Since they are basically the same track, just a little different. Anyways, next track. Well, next map. Next up, we got Sandlot, which is so close to Sandlot. It's probably almost law breaking. Funny enough, Sandlot, the baseball movie, is like pretty much my favorite baseball movie. And probably one of my favorite sport movies of all time. Anyways, let's see what this map is like. Jeez, again, the ramps are huge. Send it. Oh crap, I picked the wrong one. Hold on. Alright, here we go. I think I had a freestyle before. It's a free roam. Okay, let's see. Yep, backflip does not work. Unfortunate. Doesn't even work on the side. Jeez. And it doesn't work there. I was trying to just make a joke where it's like, wow, these ramps are better, work better than the actual backflip ramp. That's funny. No, not even that works. Then there's no backflip here. You can't really do a backflip, fortunately. There you have it. Yeah, and we might transfer over to that game you see on that screen over there. We might transfer to that game too whenever it gets its community up. Because yeah, there is community coming soon for that one as well. For that, we might just remove the realism a little bit because again, this problem unlike this game's all about monster sharks. That one is just doing whatever, and there's so much stuff in the game to where you can literally just do whatever. To where it might just be basically based on the fun of it and the coolness and the variety. I'd say 4. 8. Let's just do an 8. I'd say it's okay, but it's I think the coolest part is the name. Anyways, next track. Next up, Orlando Custom. Let's see what this one's like. Okay. Alright, nice start. Okay. That's physics. Also, these cars do not act right at all. These are not what you getting on top of them for some reason. It's a little weird. Oh, the track is levitated. You've got to be kidding me. Aw, that sucks. That means basically I can't really do anything with it. I do like this. This is pretty cool. A little nice little thing right there. But again, anytime I try to drive with that thing, it's just gonna catch my car. So really, I can only play with this in that backflip ramp probably. That really sucks. It's that thing right there that looks awesome to play with, but it's unfortunately levitated, so it can't work. And that's probably gonna really hurt this map with the final score. You know, yeah, it just bounces off that like it was a wall. And I also love that there's a ramp there that already has a monster truck on it. Means you can't really hit that jump. Hey, that is also a little upsetting. Yeah, you can't really move it or anything. You're basically done for. So I guess for now, I'll just play with these cars because it's really the funniest thing about this map. It looks nice, but it's unfortunately mostly unfunctional. Sorry, trying to see if I can make it look like the truck's on fire, but nope. I'm gonna say 3 and 10. The course is floating. Course is floating. Which truck very unfortunate. I mean, it's just I wish. Again, if that guy's watching, it would have been a very nice track if it weren't for that. Weren't for the fact the part of the track is literally just levitating. It would have been a better course, but fortunately, no. Anyways, I'll see you for the next track. Anyways, here we go. We got the Thunder Roar Stunt. Let's see what this is all about. Of course, I'll be going into the red lane. Jeez, this is tall. Okay. There's something over here as well. Alright. No. No. No, home reset run. Jump. Oh, so close. Uh-oh. Alright, so note this off, you cannot make that jump. Alright, and we'll go this way. Oof. And again, the backflip does not work. I think this is mostly just I was more curious because like this kind of like looked like one of the world that cool looking world finals track where it start from above, like it basically you would go downwards to get into the actual and down the racing lane. I thought this just looked cool. Hey, top in the leaderboard, let's go. Yeah. I'm gonna say 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10. But yeah, that seems about good. It's cool and all, but it's fine. There's a no at 8. Yeah, 10. I'll sell with that. It's fine. It just I wish there was more to it. It was no 9. 9 out of 10. And that's it. I would say 10, but there was a little bit more to do for that level. It's fine. I think you can have one more track I want to do, so I'll see you for that last track. Alright, here we go. Actually, I decided to pick one more track right after this one. Right now, next up is the custom TTG Lightning Stadium. Let's see how this goes. Oh, that's cool. Okay. on. It's actually pretty cool that you can leave the arena. Might do 2 run-throughs. Ow. That tractor guy is what his name is. Hold on. See if I can get that jump right. There you go. Just wanted to do that. No, I finally did. That's a nice big truck. And backflips in the middle.
What?
Oh, he sits. Okay, pawn. Whoopsies. Well, that's pretty good, but eh. It's okay. 7. 7.5. 10. And that should do it. And I'll see you for the final track. This is the final track. I'm not sure about this one. I was like, what is this? So let's just see what this is. Okay. Okay, seriously, what is this? What? Huh? Huh. Oh. Okay. What am I supposed to do? What is this? No. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Alright, here we go. Sorry, I had to take care of something because Harry Potter music was playing in the background, and you can Again, last time my video got partially blocked. Last time my video got completely blocked and there was some music going on in the background. Hold on. It would actually probably be more fun if I could go back there, which I can. I love how much just stupid stuff there is going on here. Like, what is all this? What are you supposed to do with all this? I'm not sure what this is. What 2 out of 10 for fun. But I'm not sure what this is supposed to be. So yeah, that's about it. Anyways, that be it. I'll see you next. That'll basically be about it. Sorry it took so long to create this. There's still plenty of tracks to look at. This is just a few of the tracks. You see, this is about it. This is gonna be the end of this video. Hope you enjoyed what you've seen. And, well, I'll see you next time. Bye.